Hey folks, let's go over another report. This one's going to be your sales report. So there's two big ones you're going to use. These are probably be the most common sales reports you're going to use: net sales report and net sales by category. So starting with net sales report, date range, just like any other report. We're just going to do a small one here for the sake of this example. This is going to pull up your sales, what your total sales were in that date range, your total merchandise. If you had any non-merchandise sales, those would be like labor, service items, classes, events, leagues, things like that. Your merchandise cost, and then your margin. So your total margin and then your merchandise margin. If you click detail, it's going to break everything down. So it's going to give you the item by category and then item. So alphabetically by category and then alphabetically by item inside that category. So it'll show you what your cost was per item, what your selling price, how many units you sold, what the extended cost was if you sold more than one in that time frame, and then total sales, net income, and then margin. So this is a really great report to see what you've been selling and to see margins on those items that you're selling. So you know maybe what you need to work on getting better margins on, what you're making good margins on, or to see discrepancies where you might not have a margin on there because, like for example, these kayababs right here, we have the cost is 0 and at 100% margin. That's probably not correct. So that would be an example of something where you could see, okay, crap, I need to make sure I put all my numbers in there, like my costs. Obviously, there are special scenarios where maybe that is correct, um, but those are some of the things you can look for on this report. The next one, the net sales by category, is going to be the same information but organized differently. So we're going to do the same date range that we did before, just so we can make sure the data is all the same. This is just going to give you category information. So it's not going to give you item by item, just category. So this is to compare categories. So you'll notice same inventory cost, same sales. It's not going to deal, it's going to give you your total profit and then your margin. So this is going to give you what you were on category. So you can see, okay, how many bows did I sell this date range? How many arrows? How many events? How many calls? How many packs? That kind of thing. So it'll give you the category. Then it's going to give you the units sold inside that category, cost, sales, profit, margin on each one of those categories. Some of your other sales reports, we've looked at the sale history report in purchasing. That's going to give you your sales report in kind of a history format regarding the items is related to POs. So if you're doing orders or big orders or getting ready for show, that's going to be helpful to kind of give you an idea of what you've been doing in the past and kind of order based on that. And then the other sales report you're going to have is going to be the sales activity report. This one you can do by vendor or by category, and then the end date is going to default to today's date. And then this is going to give you your sales. Once it pulls up, we'll look at the rest of it. This is a little bit larger report, more details, there's going to be more stuff. So it's going to organize it by vendor or category. We picked vendor, so these are all our vendors. We can click on the vendor if we want to go to it, and then it's going to give you what was sold, what the item was, what the cost, margin, and then it's going to give you your inventory levels and sales. So this will give you current inventory levels at the time of the report as well as sales. So it's kind of like a mixture of your inventory on hand report and your net sales report. So it gives you both. So that's kind of a cool one when you're getting ready to do big orders, especially if you order a lot from distributors. That's all the sales reports. If you guys got any questions on that or need any tips or help looking up sales data, um, or want to know any more on that end, give us a call 480-664-2096 or shoot us an email, dan@orgmyrange.com or cassie@orgmyrange.com. Thanks, guys.